this piece of linkage is going to be right in your way. Okay, you can snap this off here. I try to avoid that because it being plastic, there's a possibility of breaking this arm and ruining a $250 sensor. I prefer to take them off on this end, on here, because this clip is cheap on it. And if you get it pry it just a little bit, pops right out. And then I'll pop this one off here. You're not likely to break this on this end. So I try to avoid taking it off there unless I have to. Some guys try to do this with a screwdriver. Change that filter. If you get one that fits in here, what invariably happens is you break the ears off of it and you still don't get it out. So you end up trying to figure out how to get the thing out with a bunch of broken ears. This tool is only like $5 or $6. This goes right down in those slots. So you get a good bite on all of them, not one, because sometimes they're surprisingly tight. And that was quite snug. And it, not that the threads are that tight, it's the O-ring that seals it is that tight. And the gasoline washes any lubricant off of it, so it's not slippery anymore. You got to hold it down so it doesn't jump up and come out of it when they are tight. Okay. Now one O-ring is up and out of the seat. There's still one more down below on it. Now it's there. Now it's free. Fuel filter's out. Now, the new filter, don't just drop it in the hole and screw it down. Put some 2,4-C grease on these. It's got Teflon in it. It's really good grease. I use it for all kinds of stuff.
So that grease will just extend the life of those O-rings?
No, to make them slippery so they go in much easier and don't tear.
Okay.
I don't think it adds life to them.
Yeah.
They hold up good regardless. But gasoline over time gets it off, but there's Teflon in that grease that makes it particularly slippery. So if I need some type of O-ring lubricant or many different things I use this for, I probably go through a tube of this about every month. Stainless steel bolts. Stainless steel bolts, especially if you get new ones, are notorious for thread scalding. Then you can't take the nut off, you can't put it on. Put a little bit of this grease on the bolt, especially new ones, before you screw the non-lock nut on it, and it'll go on without that risk of thread scalding. And don't strong arm these when you tighten them. You'll see the O-ring starting to go, it'll get tighter. If it gets a little bit tight, just back it off a little bit. Not very much, just a little bit. You're not trying to lock it with how tight the threads are. Then don't forget to put your TPS back on. You'll notice it don't reach. So don't force things around. Lift it up a little bit till it lines up. Push on it, snaps right back in place.
Can you show that one more time?
You see, you have to push the arm up till it lines up. Just push it straight in. Now this one is directional. You'll see it's offset on one side. You want that going this way because this U shape is going to clip over the rod back here by my thumbnail. It can't be over here like that. It has to be over here like this. Okay, so I'm going to get it up, get it in there, lined up, push it, click, it's back on. Don't forget to do that. Make sure this roller doesn't get knocked out of place and up here. And while you're doing this, spin this. Look at it closely. Check this roller for any flat spots. If you have any flat spots, not perfectly round anymore, put a new one on. They're not expensive. But if it's flat spotted, they'll settle in this groove different. These are supposed to have just a tiny bit of movement like that. You see right here, that's normal. If you got a flat spot, what may happen is because the flat spot's there, this moves further, and when it does, when it moves further, the TPS opens up too soon before this valve moves. So you don't want that. So make sure, imagine a piece of paper in here, just contacting both areas. So not hard contact, but you should be able to spin it easily with it closed. But if it gets out of place, your throttle ain't gonna work. If it gets over here when you're working on it, when you hit the throttle here, down here, this rod won't move any longer. This has got to go up and be on this side of the blue cam on this motor. Kind of finesse it in. You probably, if you're a guy, you probably went through this at some point in your life. You had to finesse it in.
Oh my gosh, that's
All you want to do is run it all the way down. Okay, it's down. That's it. No more.